Yo, what's up, y'all? It's James here. Uh, so with the holiday season coming up, I wanted to make this video to highlight a couple songs that I think are really good for the Christmas season. In particular, rap songs that are really good for the Christmas season, because I feel like there's not enough of them. I'm gonna be honest. There's a decent selection of Christmas rap songs, but nowhere near as there are for like other genres. And I feel like that's a shame. I feel like more rappers should make Christmas music. I feel like there's a market there, and I feel like it would just make Christmas a lot more enjoyable for us hip hop heads. I think that'd be amazing. But there are still some. So in this video, I'm gonna highlight a couple, maybe around five. Not sure the exact amount yet, but yeah, I'm just gonna highlight them, talk about them, say why I like them, and just celebrate the holiday season. Let's do it. The first song I want to talk about for this video is "Slay" by Smino. It also has Monte Booker and Mosigo on it, and the song is fantastic. It has that vibe of a Smino track, like I talked about before. His vibe is like pretty unmistakable, but it also does feel like a Christmas track. It strikes a beautiful balance of both, and I think that is amazing. And I absolutely love this song. If you listen to the lyrics, it's not really about Christmas. It's more about like love, sex, and drugs, which is standard hip hop stuff. But I think that's fine because it still does what a good Christmas song should do, and that is put you in a festive mood. This song still makes me feel very festive, and I think as long as it's doing that, it does its job as a Christmas song, and it does it very, very well. And the song is just dope as a whole. Like I feel like you could listen to the song outside of Christmas season, which I think is something that doesn't apply to a lot of Christmas music. So I give it huge credit for that. And yeah, overall, it's just a really good song. If you need a song, a hip hop song, especially for your Christmas playlist this year or any year, definitely recommend this one. And also, as part of this intro, I want to give a quick shout out to Kushmas. Kushmas is another Christmas song by Smino. It was part of like a two pack with this one, and it's also really good. I prefer this one personally, but yeah, you could go either way. And I think you should add them both to your Christmas playlist, to be honest. They're both dope tracks, both great songs. And yeah, definitely highly recommend checking them out and adding them. Absolutely. The next song I want to talk about is Big Bag by Tyler, the Creator. It's a song off of the Grinch album Tyler made a few years back. And honestly, basically any song from that project could be in this video. But I'm going to go with Big Bag because it's my personal favorite. This is a track where Tyler is rapping way harder than he needs to for a Christmas song, but I absolutely love it. The flow kind of reminds me of like similar flows he's done on other songs, so it definitely feels like Tyler, but he kills it with the verse. And also, seeing as the song is part of the Grinch album, there's plenty of references throughout to the Grinch himself, to his dog Max, and obviously Christmas as a whole, which I think is fantastic. It's much more focused as a holiday track than the Smino track was, but it's equally as effective in getting me into the festive mood, and I think even more so than the Smino track. The song is awesome and would make an absolutely amazing addition to your playlist as well. And like I said, so would any other song in this album. It's a dope Christmas album, and even though, to be honest, I didn't like that movie that much, but this album basically makes it worth it because this is so dope. It's my favorite, probably go-to Christmas album for this time of year. Absolutely love it. Recommend the song. Add it to your Christmas playlist. Absolutely. The next track I want to talk about is "Players Ball" by Outkast. Uh, Funny thing about this song, I'm a big fan of Outkast. They're my favorite musical duo of all time, and individually, they're both two of my favorite rappers of all time. But with that all being said, I had no idea that the original version of Players Ball was a Christmas song. No idea. I had heard the song, and I had assumed it was a remix of the Players Ball song I was familiar with off of the album. But it turns out it was the other way around, and the original Christmas version was later modified to be relevant beyond Christmas season because it was gaining traction on the charts, and Outkast wanted to keep that going. Super interesting fact. I had no idea. But just wanted to drop that. Besides the point, let's talk about the song itself. It's awesome. It's Outkast, which means it's two world class rappers spitting clever and entertaining bars over solid production. So take that normal Outkast formula and fill it with talk of going to a player's ball on Christmas Day and references to the holiday throughout, and you got a recipe for an awesome Christmas song that I enjoy hearing every December. I've been listening to it for like the past couple years every December. I love it. It's fantastic. And to me, it's a quintessential hip hop song for your Christmas playlists. Like, absolutely. It's amazing. Definitely highly recommend. Check this one out. So the next song I want to talk about, and I think the last one for this video, is "Christmas in Harlem" by Kanye West. Now, a couple things to know about this track. There's two versions of it, and both of them have features, so they're not just Kanye tracks. I want to focus on the Good Fridays version because I like it more, and also because the talent on the track is absolutely fantastic. So this is 2010, this is when this track came out, and Good Music is still very much an elite label in the industry, and some of their most recognizable artists on this track. Ye, Pusha T, Big Sean, Tiana Taylor, Cameron, Jim Jones, Vado, and C. High the Prince make up the lineup of this track. All of them give solid performances, my favorite being Pusha T, and the production of it is expectedly solid because it's done by Hit Boy, who's been one of the best producers in the game for a while now. The whole song holds the Christmas theme throughout, and it makes for an amazing sort of Christmas posse cut. Both versions of this track are awesome, and while I prefer this one, you can't go wrong adding either to your Christmas playlist, as both are fantastic Christmas tracks and do an amazing job of setting the tone for the festive season. I think I'm done talking about individual tracks for this video, but I want to do one more little part where I talk about rappers who have released Christmas albums, because I think that's something that deserves to be highlighted. I'm gonna start obviously my favorite one I said earlier in the video, Tyler's the little soundtrack, kind of not really soundtrack, but like that album he released in collaboration with the Grinch movie. That's probably my favorite. I love that one. Chance the Rapper released one back in 2020, which was pretty good. It's not my favorite Christmas album, but I do enjoy some of the songs on there. Snowden is especially pretty good. Gucci Mane, East Atlanta Santa. He does his thing with Christmas. The Return to East Atlanta Santa might be my favorite Christmas thing he's done. That's got Saint Brick intro on it. That one's awesome. And then of course Snoop, his famous Christmas album. Shout out to Snoop in general. I love Snoop Dogg. He's fantastic. Not even just for his music, just as a personality, he's great. But he's obviously dropped a Christmas album because he's Snoop Dogg. He's done everything, it seems like. Um, but yeah, shout out to those guys for dropping Christmas albums and just being real pioneers for that. I think they deserve credit for that. And in general, just shout out to hip hop music and especially Christmas hip hop music, which, like I said, I feel like there should be more of. So rappers take note. But yeah, shout out to them. And I think it's gonna be my outro too. So shout out to y'all if you watch this far in the video, and I hope you take some dope Christmas songs away to listen to until Christmas comes in the next like couple days. But and take them into next year too, absolutely. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.